tree of knowledge, video analysis, and then in-water coaching. Because with the tree of knowledge, you know linearly where you're going to go from step to step to step. So you know what you want to work on to get where you're going. And then with the video analysis, you can see what you're doing wrong and how to get there. And then once you're in the water, you take a wave, paddle back out, and a coach can tell you in real time, make sure you're staying open or reach for that front foot or drop your back knee. And all of a sudden another coach comes over to give you a word of support or call you into a wave or offer you a friendly tip. You just feel so cared for by absolutely everybody.
We've been living in the US now for over almost like a decade and a half. And I heard about Surf Simply actually through one of our friends, David, who joined us this week. And he raved about Surf Simply. And I was like, okay, well, I'll do it. And I did it with my wife. And I think one of the first things I told my brother, I was like, you need to come. You really need to come. And it's been nice that he got to come. And this is our first time together.
5 years ago, we both kind of started surfing again and picked it up again, and it's been really fun to try to get better at it, do it together, and also as an excuse to come back to see our family, come back explore Costa Rica. It's been just a great hobby for that.
I surfed last time and I loved that, and I was, a little apprehensive about how it would be and whether I would be bored or feel left out. But it was so fun. It was so relaxing. I got massages. I went to yoga. It was so wonderful, and I really loved it. How did he do surfing? I mean, you rocked it. You're great.
Thanks.
Tell him how you did.
I started surfing in Miami because I moved to Miami and it's near the ocean, and I decided I was going to become a surfer. And soon thereafter learned that there are little to no waves in Miami. So eventually had to teach myself with a Craigslist board and a lot of determination and a very supportive then girlfriend.
I love coming back this time of year. If I've been away for a while, it's like coming back home to family. Especially the group, a group of us that we actually met years ago. It's all our first time here, and we've bonded and we kind of keep in touch to make sure we come back now almost annually. It's sort of our little pre-Christmas tradition, so excited about that and wouldn't miss it for the world.
My older brother Jack started watching Whitewater Wednesdays, the Surf Simply sort of how-to.
You, Dad, and Jack and Marina maybe came for the first time, and my dad was just like, oh my God, this is my new obsession. So then it wasn't just surfing anymore, it was Surf Simply.
And then my first year was coming in 2018, and we've kind of made it a habit since then.
We do Christmas one year with our families, and then the other year we come here. And
with our second family.
With our second family, exactly. And it's a joy.
Yeah.
We have a lot to say about this group, actually. All it took was Surf Simply to bring us back together.
Yes.
It's
and someone to pay for it.
Exactly.
Which is my husband.
The Surf Simply coaches, I think the common denominator is they're all very knowledgeable, all accomplished surfers, but they are so approachable and very detail-oriented, and just the enormous amount of friendliness and stoke. And they just get as excited, if not more excited, than you get after a wave, and that kind of just gives you that positive energy. Nobody says it better than Gabriel. Good vibes.
I think it's just an excitement, a love of surfing and a desire to share it with the guests. I mean, I think it's really contagious how much they love watching us improve and love watching, how we develop as surfers.
I was lucky enough to have Coach Teal again this week. She's amazing. We worked a lot on longboarding and working on those 4 smooth steps to the nose. That's what we worked on, kind of trying to be deliberate with our steps, look at the right size, set it up correctly.
Past the apex of the turn, send your weight forward.
When I was very lucky to have both Gabriel and Harry, and it was super fun having both of them. They're 2 styles. Gabriel is so positive, encouraging, and Harry's extremely intellectual, breaking everything down.
If we already know that we have our objective coming, positive contact, and we compress with them. Okay?
We were working on cutting back, cut back mechanics, all the way to the whitewater and then maneuvers on the whitewater. So really fun stuff, taking advantage of the conditions.
Yeah, we've been fortunate to be able to come here and kind of repeat. So it's almost like, it's like a reboot of sorts. It's like things that we know we need to do, but it's almost how do we clean that up, the mechanics and aspects. And it feels like we were just talking this morning about how much better we've gotten throughout the week.
What's next for us?
Yeah, what's next for us, Mickey Bloom?
I mean, besides having this baby,
Yeah. What's next? Little Surfer on the
Little
way.
Surfer on the way is gonna be next.
It's become such a privilege to be able to enjoy, I mean, this full-on catered experience really from start to finish. No detail goes unmissed.
Stretching is great. Lara's so calm, and the instruction's wonderful, and the room is so peaceful. The food, I mean, the food is like one of my favorite parts about being here. All of the meals are like different and healthy, but also delicious.
Diego and then the kitchen staff like Luis, Jessica, Mona, Jefferson, the food is so good. Oh my God, after a big surf, when we're so hungry, we're like, breakfast is coming, we're so ready.
The photography team making us look great on our worst waves. Like, everybody is phenomenal.
Yeah.
This week, like everyone just meshed together so well. I think that's a lot to do with how the itinerary is set by the people that walk it. But I think also Surf simply attracts community-oriented people. So I would say, yeah, that.
I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I've met some of these people for the first time a week ago, and seeing them progress throughout the week, it's like I get invested in their progress. I, find myself cheering for them when they catch a wave and I see them do a maneuver. I mean, it's really cool to see how, like as a community, we sort of come together so rapidly. It's really nice to see.